Are you going to sell some stuff to me? Wait, you can let me sell some stuff to you? Ooh, can I steal your stuff and sell it back to you? Right in front of your eyes? Can I sell it to you now? Right. Fiddle-dee-dee, potatoes. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay, so forced rest. Feels good.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Miri, what are you... Why is Amory outside?
Done with waiting.
Come on, walk through the wall. Thank you. It's kind of funny. We have a kitty. Meow.
So many thoughts, so little time.
What you want?
Let's shake a leg!
Ooh. We're getting a little bit encumbered. So the fatigue period's sooner and travel speed's reduced. That's one thing that I didn't realize yesterday. Like, we were so borderline taking penalty from weight, but it increases it increases the rate at which you fatigue, so you have to rest sooner. That's bad. This game is clearly made to is that like our... Does this become our chest? Can we store stuff in there forever? What was that? A book. Oh, we read that book already yesterday. So this is... Okay, that's kind of cool. That's like our bank. Right, that's really important to use. That way we can like leave stuff there and not be encumbered on the road, which is really important. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she is exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Still poor. I don't know. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph, but probably because everyone else is asleep. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. The defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
Guardian of the bloom. Are we going to just straight out lie? I'm glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
Alright. What would you like me to kill?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog, you say?
Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Nice, we gained some experience, and Thornford has been revealed. Alright, I understand. Later.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. And we go back to sleep. Right. This is our headquarters, yeah? Alright. I'm gonna go downstairs and sell some stuff. Then we'll probably come back upstairs and do the typical RPG. Sort out our loot for a little bit.
The road calls me.
That's
I'll
Noriel
take the bait.
Adai's with a lot of dialogue that I don't really want to go through again, so I might just click through that. But basically we can hire non-story companions. Svetlana says, "Good day, I hope you're feeling alright after that battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request." Legless looks a lot taller in the picture. Well, that's only because he's sitting like on a rock at the top of a hill, looking down. You'll see there's no perspective in there. You know, someone standing next to him who's actually like, you know, their knee is up here and their foot's down here. But they're just out of view. What did you want to ask me? This is a very personal request and maybe not important enough for your time. I'll completely understand if you say no, but the first time at the Stag Lord's thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home. I had an onion on my belt because that was the style at the time, and I rambled like I'm to you, but you don't really care or something. Oh. Okay. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved inside the band. There's one more thing. Among the bandits there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. I can't promise anything, but if I do come across your ring, I'll return it to you. Oh, ask about the trading post? Why are you here? It was Oleg's idea. I supported him in it. We didn't realize how dangerous it was here, of course. In Restov, everyone respects the Sword Lords, and everyone's accustomed to relying on them. Even the mention of someone like Lady Jamandi could be enough to fend off a street thug or some other trouble. Could maybe even work in some places here. but not with the Stag Lords, man. What can you tell me about the Stag Lord? He's not just some average bandit. If no one puts a stop to him, he'll turn the stolen lands into his personal kingdom. A kingdom of fear and oppression. It's my chaotic good option. I like adventures, but I definitely prefer the ones that involve stopping villains and helping people. I have to go. Farewell. Alright. Svetlana's Ring is a quest. Yeah, I'll go through the dialogue on Noriel, but I'm not reading it. I don't think it actually gives us anything, though. It'll cost you 2,000 gold pieces. No, maybe not. Actually, I don't think there is anything that does anything for me here. Except tell us about the Restless Six. Yeah, okay. We're not recruiting from her anyway. Hey, Svetlana, you wanna... No, she doesn't. Where's Dude? Dude? Could you buy some stuff off me, please? Greetings, oh moneybags and massive pockets. Really? That's all you want to give me? Okay. We're going to keep the torches. We're going to get rid of that light crossbow. We're going to give What's-Her-Face a composite longbow. I believe. I'm going to keep the Masterwork longsword. Let's get rid of the clubs. Alpha Adam, 7 months. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Money.
Whoa, Panz in HD, Panz AI.
Panz in HD indeed. How you been? We're not going to need shields. Actually, do you want to give that to Dude? I think we need studded leather either. Are any of these different? Or are they all the same? We can get rid of the ones that look the same. One of these things is not like the other. Oh, one's studded and one's leather. But it reduces dexterity, so I don't think... Non-stop work? Wow, that's not cool. Let's just sell them. Money. We do have a Cloak of Resistance. Definitely hold on to that. We've got another pair of braces of armor. I was supposed to give that to someone to use in that last fight. Okay. Should do that. And I'm going to hold on to that as well, but we'll put it away for now. I think a lot of these scrolls are going to get put away as well. Alright, so who's getting the braces of resistant? She's wearing leather armor, so she could possibly have the studded leather armor. But I guess the idea they're not getting hit anyway. You can use the braces of resistance for now, until we give them to Valerie. Just try to tank a bit better. Bonuses on all saving throws. Huh, okay. So you can have it for now. Well, she's not supposed to be getting hit anyway, in theory. So if... and I'm not sure what the best practice is. Like, if we give it to her as an insurance for when he goes down, or we give it to him to help him not go down. You know what I mean? It's like... Maybe keeping him alive is more important so that she doesn't need to have resistances. In the meantime, we've still got more stuff. And that's way too much to be carrying around. Oh, we want to give What's-Her-Face That's 1d10 at 50-foot range. So what's the difference here? The composite longbow will deal slightly less damage, but it does a much bigger crit. It does weigh a lot less, and she's about to go proficient in it on the next level up, which is miles away. But when she does crit, it's going to absolutely murderize something. I'm pretty sure the crit on the crossbow murderizes someone anyway. But that's fine. We'll sell that off. And we'll put the Masterwork Longsword somewhere else. Unless we want to give it to her. What is this doing? Let's do it. I love the compare. Okay, her large bastard sword. Bastard. Yeah, that's just way too much extra damage right now. And probably going to be a really good weapon for a long time. And we'll hold on to into these weapons in case we do find someone to give them to. And we just sell books. Is there any reason to keep books? Hold on to scrolls for the moment. Part of me wants to keep the books just so we have our own little library. I like libraries in RPGs. But I don't think it's correct.
Time becomes distance.
Alright, cooking ingredients we want to keep. Oh, we're gonna sell that. I'm gonna stash that. Acid flask. Might want to keep that. Alchemist fire as well. Oh, for the spider swarm. How many of you play RPGs and you end up with a billion potions that you never use? I always end up seeming to have like so many of all of them and just use the cure light wounds and then the cure medium wounds. And then I end up with all these random potions that I could have sold earlier. Every single game. Yeah, I know, right? Like, okay, so the biggest difference is like Diablo and Path of Exile, that sort of game is an action RPG. Whereas this is a... What does the C stand for? Well, this is a CRPG. So it looks like an action RPG, but it's usually more either turn-based or round-based. It does stand for C turn-based. Okay, yeah. So for the most part, the combat is it's just slightly combat related. I'm pretty sure we don't need books or anything. Camping supplies weigh a fair bit. Probably worth having though. Oh, computer roleplay game? Computerized? Which I suppose a lot of them are, but it's generally though, if you're talking about a CRPG, I tend to think more of the tabletop or pen and paper version, but as a computer game. I'm pretty sure we don't need books. We don't need that yet. And if we do come across, if we do manage, I don't think we're going to rescue Octavia before we get back. So our fatigue period's up to 16 hours, which is way better than 8 hours. I don't know how we get it that light. This includes gear we're wearing as well, though, doesn't it? Or is it just inventory? Oh, there's one way to find out. Whoa, camp gear. The problem is if you don't take the camp gear... Wow, that's no penalty. That's disgusting. As soon as we take the camp gear, we've got a fatigue period. I think that's unrealistic though. Like, we're going to have to rest anyway, so we're going to want camp gear. So having a fatigue period's kind of okay, but it still kind of sucks. But I'm pretty sure we don't want to go over into that range. But we do want foods and stuff, so we can cook. Come on. Alright, we definitely want healing potions. I want the Alchemist Fire and the Acid Splash. I don't think we're going to use a Bark Skin. The effect grants +2 enhancement to bonus on a creature's existing natural armor bonus. This enhancement bonus increases by 1 for every 3 cast levels above 3rd. That's worth a lot of gold, though. I'm probably not going to use it, so I should just sell it then, yeah? Potion of Vanish. But what if I get... Oh, we're going to keep Blindness. And we're going to keep that on us. Potion of Enlarged Person. Yeah, so we can give that to Amory and, like... She can go nuts. Or use it on Amiri. Maybe. I'll just sell these ones. Okay. Sell that. Scroll of Divine Favor. Scroll of Cure Moderate Wounds. Oh yeah, let's keep that. It's a Scroll of Cure Light Wounds, so it's like a free extra spell. Oh, we definitely want those on our group. Restore life to a deceased party member. I think we should keep that. Well, why'd I put it in the sell pile? Keep it, Panz. So that's we can sell. Those we're holding on to, but we're not taking with us, and that we're traveling with. We are right on the bad encumbered thing. Although that's just for us. So when we do have the extra group members, it won't be as bad, I think. Yeah, that's why I put it in the keep section, not the sell one. I almost had it in the oh, I did have it in the sell section, so I've just moved it to the keep section. Buy books. I feel bad selling the books. Has to be done. Okay. Alright, so we've got to get Svetlana's ring. We've got to find Tatuccio. We'll find out where he is soon. I'm going to go to the Thorn Ford. Oh, we've done the prologue, so we can hide that. Prologue done.
Step, step, step!
Step, step, step.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Come on, Jeff. Trophies left at Oleg's. That's okay. You better be here when I get back. Right, so because there is the 4 of us, we've got no penalty at the moment. So we are, like, what's that? 8.9 pounds under fatigue. So we can travel without gaining any fatigue time for the moment. We do want to try to get to the Thorn Ford. We'll go south to get there, and we'll try to come inland somewhere here. Or... yeah, we'll go south first. I don't think we're going to go through here. Alright, there's someone on the road. Get ready. Hopefully we don't have to blow cooldowns here. Oh, it's the crazy dude. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His grey hair is unkempt and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks at you, his eyes widen and he tugs his beard. Strange weather. Invisible fog creeping out of the woods. Soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about seemingly at random. I don't like this, old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. Who are you? Remus. But that won't help with the fog. Fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before. But someone must look, and no one else can. Let's go out of order. Yeah, what are you doing here? I do nothing. Breathe. Walk. Observe. It's very helpful. Invisible fog. Does that mean you can find your way through it? Invisible fog. Ha! Okay. The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try. I don't have time to listen to an old fool's nonsense. Be gone. Bold dark dog barks loud, while cunning one readies to bite. Cunning, short but stubborn. He is now in an ancient tomb that lies south of the trading post, searching for the great power that once gave joy and now brings only death. You don't want my nonsense? Then you'll hear sobs and screams. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be, bound merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. Ancient tomb has been revealed. Gain experience. Thank you, Remus. Meet with Tartuccio in the Stolen Lands. And get ourselves a tank.
Trail me.